Disclaimer: information contained in this video is obtained from publicly available sources relating to the case. Welcome to an intriguing tale of murder, mystery, and deceit. Today, we delve into the chilling case of the Murdaugh murders. In the heart of coastal South Carolina, the Murdaugh family name echoed with significance. 3 generations of Murdaughs held the 14th Circuit solicitor role, a powerful legal position for nearly a century. Their legacy, however, was marred by tragedy in June, when Margaret and Paul Murdaugh were found shot dead outside their home. The grim discovery was reported by none other than Alex Murdaugh, the husband and father. As we delve into the intricate web of the Murdaugh family and their secrets, we'll explore the events leading up to the murders, the ensuing investigation, and the sensational trial that gripped the nation. As we unpack the layers of this case, prepare for a journey through a maze of crime and cover-ups. To understand the gravity of the Murdaugh murders, we must first delve into the family's history. This tale begins in the early 20th century, with the Murdaugh family having a long-standing tradition of serving as the 14th Circuit solicitor in coastal South Carolina. It began with Randolph Murdaugh Sr., who held the post from the 1920s until his death in the 1940s. His son, Randolph Jr., then took over the reins until his retirement in the mid-80s, followed by his son, Randolph III, until the mid-2000s. The year 2006 marked a significant shift when, for the first time, a non-Murdaugh, Duffy Stone, assumed the position. However, the Murdaugh's influence and prominence took a sharp turn in 2019. A fatal boating crash involving Paul Murdaugh, one of the younger members of the family, shook the community. Paul faced charges of boating under the influence, a serious offense that shed a different light on the once respected family. Yet, this was just the tip of the iceberg. The real shock came when Alex Murdaugh, an established attorney and a key figure in the family, resigned from his law firm. This surprising development was due to allegations of misappropriation of funds, a serious breach of trust that led to his license being suspended by the South Carolina Supreme Court. Alex's fall from grace was swift and public, leaving a stain on the family's legacy. The Murdaugh family, once revered, now finds themselves embroiled in controversy. The story, however, does not end here. As we will see, a series of tragic events were yet to unfold, plunging the family deeper into a web of crime and deceit. The quiet of June was shattered by a phone call, a call reporting the brutal murders of Margaret and Paul Murdaugh. The tranquility of the South Carolina coastal town was forever marred by this chilling news. The bodies of mother and son were found shot dead outside their family home, and it was none other than Alex Murdaugh, the husband and father, who had called 911 to report the shootings. In the initial stages of the investigation, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, also known as SLED, were the first on the scene. They meticulously gathered evidence, released redacted incident reports, and even made the audio of the frantic 911 call available to the public. As the case unfolded, however, it took an unexpected turn. The 14th Circuit solicitor, Duffy Stone, recused himself from the case due to personal connections with the Murdaughs. This was a significant development, as the Murdaugh family had a long history of serving as the 14th Circuit solicitor for over 8 decades, with Duffy Stone being the first non-Murdaugh to hold the position since 2006. In another twist, SLED reopened an investigation into the unsolved death of Stephen Smith from 2015. Smith's case was initially ruled as a hit-and-run, but rumors and speculation linked his death to the Murdaughs. Could this be a coincidence, or was there a deeper, darker connection? Meanwhile, Alex Murdaugh, still reeling from the death of his wife and son, resigned from his law firm and announced his entry into rehab. It was later discovered that he had misappropriated funds from the firm, leading to his license being suspended by the South Carolina Supreme Court. As the investigation deepens, the Murdaugh family's secrets start to unravel. The once respected family was now at the center of a scandal that had rocked the town to its core, and this was only the beginning. As we delve into the trial of Alex Murdaugh in the next scene, more shocking revelations await us. The courtroom buzzes with anticipation as Alex Murdaugh, a disbarred attorney from a once-respected legal family, goes on trial for the murder of his wife and son. The trial of Alex Murdaugh, a saga that lasted 6 grueling weeks, was a spectacle that captured the attention of the nation. It was a theatrical demonstration of justice at work, with the prosecution meticulously laying out a detailed timeline of the night of the murders, placing Murdaugh at the scene of the crime. They put forth a compelling argument that Murdaugh committed these heinous acts to escape his own criminal misconduct. The defense, however, offered a different perspective. They contended that the evidence was circumstantial and did not conclusively prove Murdaugh's guilt. They cast doubt on the prosecution's narrative, challenging Murdaugh's claims of drug use and arguing that his alleged cover-up after the murders could not have been orchestrated by someone in a drug-induced state. But the trial was not without its share of controversies. One juror was removed from the trial for discussing the case with others, a clear violation of the sacred principle of jury secrecy. This incident added another layer of intrigue to an already complex trial. In the end, the prosecution's argument proved convincing. After a thorough examination of the evidence and intense deliberation, the jury found Alex Murdaugh guilty. The former attorney, who once held a prominent position in South Carolina's legal community, was sentenced to life in prison, a stark fall from grace that left many in disbelief. In a twist of fate, Alex Murdaugh, once a prominent attorney, was now a convicted murderer. With a case as complex as the Murdaugh murders, a plethora of theories have emerged. The prosecution during the trial of Alex Murdaugh put forth a prominent theory. They argued that Alex, a notorious attorney from a lineage of legal stalwarts, committed the gruesome act of murdering his wife and son to sidestep his own criminal behavior. This hypothesis suggests that Alex was cornered due to his legal indiscretions, including the embezzlement of funds from his law firm and the subsequent investigation. The prosecution contended that he perceived the murders as his only escape, a drastic and terrifying resolution to his dilemmas. Another theory is centered around the unsolved demise of Stephen Smith 2015, a case that was revived during the probe into the Murdaugh murders. Some speculate a possible link between these two sorrowful incidents. However, this remains conjecture and unverified. Furthermore, the defense's argument cannot be overlooked. They contended that the evidence against Alex was indirect and did not categorically confirm his culpability. They debated that the prosecution's timeline of the murder night was erroneous, and that Alex, who they suggested was under the influence of drugs, could not have contrived such an elaborate cover-up. Despite Alex's conviction and sentencing, the resolution of the case still raises eyebrows. Some opine there could be more hidden layers to the story, indicating the Murdaugh family's dominant power and clout in the South Carolina legal fraternity as potential influences. The Murdaugh murders thus linger as a bone-chilling narrative of crime and deception, causing us to reflect on the intensity of human desperation and deceit. Please join our YouTube channel for more intriguing stories of murders, crimes, and cover-ups. Thank you for watching.